But moving on to Srimati's question, now she says that she's heard somewhere that Hindu women who are born before 1956 cannot get a share in their father's property. And she wants to know whether that is true, and if yes, can they approach the court against this recent Amendment Act of 1956 regarding women who are born before 1956. So essentially she wants to know whether she can get a share in her father's property, and rightfully she should. Aditya?
Certainly. The answer is very simple. Section 6A of the Hindu Succession Amendment Act of 2005. Section 6A was a revolutionary amendment because it clearly said that both daughters and sons, daughters are equal co-partners in the entire property. It means that a daughter will be equal to a brother, equal to a son when it comes to sharing in their father's property. So if after 2005, the father passes away, the daughter may be old, she may be young, that doesn't matter.
So
in any case, she will be a co-partner and she will have an equal share vis-a-vis her brothers.
Okay, at the risk of getting you to repeat it, what you're saying that even if she was born before 1956,
yes,
she stands to get an equal share in the property.
Certainly, because Section 6A clearly says that a daughter shall be a co-partner. It may be a young daughter or an old daughter, but as long as she is a daughter, she is a co-partner within the meaning of Section 6A, and she can, if her brothers or any person in the family tries to usurp her rights, she can immediately file a partition suit and claim her share. Nothing stops her.
So nothing should stop you from getting your share of that property. You have an equal right in that particular property if the property belonged to your father. Also, Ashwinder, very quickly, you know, you also work with a lot of HNIs, people who hold a lot of property. Tell us this, what is the advice that you typically give them to hold all of this property in a trust? That is, if you have a lot of property, hold it in a trust and will it, or will it as individual pieces of property? And what should women do over here to ensure that they get their rights to that property?
You know, Kavita, unfortunately, we do not advise on anything that has a legal angle. We are, you know, refrained as a company policy not to advise. The best thing that we do is we tell them to go to, you know, a known law firm like a firm that Aditya represents and take expert opinion on these matters. Because, you know, these matters are specific, technical, and they need, you know, a to-the-point opinion for the next steps, why they want to do it, and what is the reason and what is the objective behind it.
Right. Aditya, what do you say? If there is property in the family, what should you ideally be doing with it?
Well, first of all, I would say if there's a family, the easiest way is to make a will and demarcate the share. In respect of co-partnership property, let all the family members should mutually agree that yes, all are co-partners. Let the division be equitable. We have a partition suit can always be filed under the Partition Act. And as far as a trust is concerned, well, let's suppose the children are all minor. The parents are aged, they would like a trustee to take care of it. They can create a trust under the Indian Trust Act and appoint a trustee who will hold the property and give directions to the trustee that as the children attain maturity, the trustee should duly demarcate the share and release the property. And the trustee will be bound to perform his obligations as a trust. If he usurps the share or diverts it, he will be criminally liable under Section 409 of the Indian Penal Code, in addition to any civil liabilities he may face.
So the simple thing over here
I'll just add that there are
right.
several agencies today which offer trusteeship services, and they're quite a lot affiliated to banks also.
So that need not be somebody you know or a friend or a relative. It could be an institution like you just pointed out. But the simple thing that you need to remember is if you have property, ensure that A, you register it so that the property is in your name, and B, you will it. You make a will and ensure that you name the person who stands to inherit the property in the case of your death.
You can watch live TV on our website mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/magicbricksnow. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at magicbricksnow. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/magicbricksnow.